So I'm going over the new trailer for the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Let me tell you why this is gonna fail. There's so much wrong with this, even just in plain sight. I don't think this is gonna go too well for Marvel. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think anybody's really too excited about this. I go under every comment for every video that I've seen for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and we were just gonna call it Spider-Man because it's way too long of a title. For the Spider-Man animation, and they're not good. Nobody seems too excited about it. Some people are hyped, but it's very minimal. Um, I, I, I'm gonna be very truthful here. I don't think they're doing a very good job sticking to the source material, and I think that's their main issue. On the trailer itself, they literally said, and I quote, "We're gonna have some different takes on classic characters." No, no one asked for that. Their source material, they gave it to you. Use the source material. If you want to change some things, change it very minutely. The thing is, I don't know what are you guys drinking over there. You guys are changing classic things that we love. You guys are now about to ruin a very fan favorite suit, the Future Foundation suit, and you're gonna call it the Oscorp suit. The Oscorp suit looks terrible in the comics. I will admit that, which is good that they didn't stick to that suit. But why would you go and grab another suit, the Future Foundation suit, and be like, okay, this is the new Oscorp suit? Not only that, but you're gonna ruin the Future Foundation suit and ruin that by changing the color scheme. You're gonna leave the rest of the stuff, but you're gonna change the color scheme to a navy, dark blue, and white with red soles. Come on, guys. I'm gonna ruin this for no other reason other than giving him someone to support billionaire wise. Apparently this is gonna be an Oscorp suit. That means Oscorp's gonna be teaming up with Spider-Man. No, that's not supposed to happen. Why are we doing these choices where we're basically alienating the comic fans and giving them, oh, this is our take on it. We don't want your take. We want what we read in the comics, what we grew up with. Just keep giving us that. I'm tired of this trope that nobody asked for either. Why does Spider-Man need all these people to be Spider-Man? In the comics, he was just by himself. The whole point of Spider-Man is to be basically stressed out of who he is as a teenager, as a college student, even sometimes it goes that far. But the whole point is that he needs to do all this on his own without no backing, and that's what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man. That even despite all these troubles, he still chooses to be the good guy, save people, and go out and do these heroic duties. And what is with this trope that started that we have to make his proto suit so sucky? What is this proto suit? I'm gonna throw a picture somewhere here, or I'm just gonna throw it up. What is this? Are you guys seeing this? This is the ugliest proto suit I think I've seen. It made sense if Tom Holland's suit had it looked a little bit more realistic, and they're trying to ground that character a little bit more. But this is not the way to go. This is just so ugly, and it's not something that anybody even asked. Also, they're taking the worst parts of Peter Parker. They're making him way too awkward, way too nerdy, way too weird. He's just not even funny at this point. But Spider-Man is supposed to be funny. Peter Parker's supposed to be at least somewhat charismatic, and he's not. He's just a weirdo that I think would be made fun of in a regular school. And that's all he is, but he's not supposed to be this way. Parker's supposed to have a little bit of riz, you know what I mean? I mean, he gets all these girls in the comics from going to that to now basically a laughing stock. He's not even he's basically a classic Disney like nerd trope. The I'm gonna push you so you give me your lunch money type nerd, and that's not the way that Parker's supposed to be. And he is supposed to get bullied a little bit. I think that's another reason why people connect with the Spider-Man character so well, especially people who are into comics and stuff. I think we all connect in that sort of way, bullying and whatnot. But it's too over the top now. They've just basically made the Peter Parker character lame, and I don't appreciate that for a beloved character. I mean, we all love and grew up with Spider-Man and Peter Parker, and they're just doing things with this character that nobody even really asked for. I mean, I don't know who's excited for that. But another thing is MCU. What are you guys doing, man? It doesn't seem like you guys are really making up your mind when it comes to any of these decisions. All these decisions seemed not even seem, they are last minute decisions. Originally this show was going to be part of the MCU timeline. It was going to be a prequel to our Tom Holland Spider-Man, and then out of nowhere they were like, yeah, it's actually not anymore. It's not canon. It's going to be basically its own separate universe. There's no foresight currently at Marvel, I'm going to be completely honest. And it's very evident in all the L's that they've been taking and these character decisions they have done with these, again, beloved characters. Everyone loves Spider-Man. We just don't like the way you guys are doing it currently. It's not that good. And this is speaking very broadly. Hopefully, I don't have that much hope for this show. I'm not gonna lie. And the thing is, you can tell they got way too lazy with turning it into even its own separate universe. I'm going to throw up a picture of Scorpion, and now I'm going to take a picture and show Scorpion from the MCU. Scorpion MCU is the same exact thing. If you're going to ask for this multiverse, that's nice. And if you're going to do original takes, do that. But if you're going to be lazy and do last minute decisions like this, you're gonna basically show us this Scorpion. Let's say this ends up doing really terribly, and now when we see him in Tom Holland's universe, immediately our brain's gonna go to, oh, we're not gonna like this version of Scorpion either, and it's just gonna carry now a negative connotation again to one of his good villains. We talked about this, me and JB, about how Sony ruined villains by doing these unnecessary changes to the character, and I think the same thing is going to end up carrying on even into the show that the MCU is releasing. I don't have much hope, and I'm losing it basically every day into the MCU, and it sucks because everybody loves Spider-Man, and I feel like now they're even bringing any more beloved characters as side characters. So Doctor Strange is going to be on it. He's on the trailer. Daredevil is also going to be on the trailer. If I'm not mistaken, Daredevil will be voiced by the same actor that plays him in the live action. I'm not too sure about Doctor Strange. I haven't looked into that. It can be Dr. Octopus is confirmed, as well as obviously Scorpion. And there seems to be a type of Venom that's going to be on there. It's in the trailer for like a good 5 seconds, maybe less. I think they're going to ruin these characters as well. I hope not, but if they're already basically picking and choosing things about Spider-Man and Parker that nobody asked for and nobody needs, I feel like they're going to do the same thing to Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery, and I think that's ultimately going to waste very good characters. And I have a feeling, and I understand this is a Spider-Man show, so he should be the leading hero, but I feel like they should make it very evident that Doctor Strange and Daredevil have been doing this for years, opposed to Spider-Man, who's just starting his journey, because this is, again, it sucks. It is basically another story of how he became Spider-Man, even though Marvel said themselves, everyone's tired of that, but now we're going back and being like, oh no, we're going to show you his origin story again. It's like, again, back to that point I was making earlier, it doesn't seem like the MCU has any foresight when it comes to making these types of decisions. But I just don't have too much hope for this show. I'm going to watch it. I think a lot of people are going to watch it, but I think we're all going to watch it for the same reason, just to see how bad of a train wreck this show will be. If it ends up being good, you know, I'll admit, hey, it's a good show and it ended up being really good. It's a fantastic job. I just see too many issues already, and the show's not even out, and I see a lot more points that I can't fit into this video. It's just not going to be that good. But thank you guys for watching this mini rant of this new show. It will be airing, if I'm not mistaken, January 29th. So pretty soon. It's going to have 10 episodes. Go to my Instagram. On there you'll see the full list of each one of those episodes' name. And along with any other information that might end up popping up, I will try to keep you guys notified as soon as possible with this new Friend in the Neighborhood animation, cartoon. I don't even know what we're calling it at this point. But yeah, this is the Talk Nerdjutsu podcast. Everything nerd. If you guys like nerd things, subscribe, like. I'll see you guys on the next mini rant.